I'm saying this in my own language. I'm broke. I need to be monetized as soon as possible. I need you to help me. How to make All for One anime's greatest villain in the realm of My Hero Academia, where superhuman abilities known as Quirks reign supreme, stands All for One, the undisputed kingpin of villains, a formidable figure whose name strikes fear in the hearts of heroes and citizens alike. All for One's reign of terror is not merely the product of his overpowered quirk, but rather a culmination of his godlike, complex, unparalleled intelligence and a complete absence of human empathy. All for One's quirk, eponymously named, grants him the extraordinary ability to steal or bestow quirks upon others, effectively granting him control over the very essence of quirk-granting abilities. This power, wielded with unparalleled proficiency, has enabled him to amass an arsenal of quirks, each possessing unique and devastating capabilities. His mastery of these quirks has made him virtually unstoppable, a veritable force of nature capable of overwhelming even the most formidable heroes. However, All for One's power is not merely physical. It stems from a deep-seated belief in his own superiority, a godlike complex that fuels his insatiable ambition. He views himself as an enlightened being, destined to reshape the world according to his twisted vision. His quirk, in his eyes, is not a tool to be used for the betterment of society, but rather a means to assert his dominance and bend the world to his will. This godlike complex is further compounded by All for One's exceptional intellect. He is a master strategist, a master manipulator, and an expert tactician, capable of outwitting even the most astute heroes. He meticulously plans his every move, anticipating his opponent's strategies and exploiting their weaknesses with ruthless efficiency. His intelligence is not confined to combat. He is also a shrewd businessman, expanding his criminal empire and amassing an undeniable fortune. All for One's lack of human empathy rounds out his villainous persona, making him truly terrifying. He sees others not as individuals with their own thoughts, feelings, and aspirations, but rather as mere pawns to be used and discarded. He has no qualms about causing suffering, even on a massive scale, if it means achieving his goals. His actions are driven by a cold, calculating logic, devoid of any compassion or remorse. All for One's backstory further reveals the depths of his depravity. Raised in poverty, he was left to fend for himself, his twin brother, Yoichi, providing him with some semblance of companionship. However, All for One's possessive nature and insatiable ambition quickly turned this relationship toxic. He saw Yoichi not as a brother, but as a possession, a tool to be used for his own gain. When Yoichi sought to escape All for One's clutches, he unleashed his full fury, determined to crush any resistance. This obsession with obtaining Yoichi's quirk, One for All, stems from his belief that it holds the power to make him truly invincible. He views it as a symbol of power, a testament to his superiority. His pursuit of One for All is not merely a power grab, it is a manifestation of his godlike complex, a desperate attempt to solidify his position as the ultimate ruler. All for One's relationship with Yoichi mirrors the age-old battle between good and evil, a conflict that has played out across myths and cultures throughout history. Yoichi represents the embodiment of hope, the light that strives to overcome darkness. His quirk, One for All, is a symbol of unity, a testament to the power of friendship and cooperation. All for One, on the other hand, embodies the darkest aspects of humanity, his quirk a tool of oppression and destruction. His pursuit of power knows no bounds, and he will stop at nothing in his quest to dominate the world. In conclusion, All for One is not merely a powerful villain. He is a complex and compelling character, an embodiment of evil in its purest form. His godlike complex, unparalleled intelligence, and lack of empathy have made him a formidable adversary, a force to be reckoned with. His story is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of empathy in a world that is all too often divided by darkness.